Welcome to Craft and Chat with Debbie on Thursday. I can't believe it's Thursday again. How has everybody been? Have you felt it really cold today? Everybody in the office was complaining that it definitely feels like winter today. I even had to get my big heavy coat on when I came into work. Well, it's been a crazy week here at Debbie Moore Designs headquarters. It's just been, how would I say, up and down all day. And yesterday, I don't know if anybody watched me on Create and Craft, I had a little bit of a mix-up. I thought I was on at 7:30 at night. Turned out to be I had to be on air at 7:30 in the morning. So you have to bear with me tonight because I feel a little bit lack of sleep. I have had loads of coffee. So yet again, I'm a bit hyper. Oh, I've got loads of messages coming through. Let's have a look to see. I've got Anne saying hello, Jenny saying looking festive. I know, snow. Look what Dave. I was saying how is the weather and he's giving me snow. Feels so autumn, yes, definitely. I've got Karen saying hello, Danuka from Poland. Sharon said looking forward to this evening. I've got Heather. I've got Sharon. Margaret says, hi Debbie and Dave. I hope you got the foam pads off your fingers. Margaret, did you see that? Everybody, in all my years of crafting on TV, and it's about 17 years, I actually ended up with foam pads all over my fingers because I ran out of my large foam pads and I've got them tonight. And Margaret is, I was actually going to mention it, but it was really funny because I literally picked up the foam pads and they were so sticky. I had them all stuck on my main 6 fingers and it was just hilarious anyway. But yes, there's none left at the moment and I've got my big foam pads ready for tonight, Margaret. Jenny says, woohoo, snow. Yes, but not real snow though, Jenny. Did I ever tell you how I met Dave? I might tell you. It has to do with snow as well. Sarah says, lovely snowy background. I've got Anne just joined us. Angela saying, Dave, stop the snow, please. Yeah, it's too early yet. Cara Jane says she's loving the snow. Colleen says, hello, Debbie and all the crew. Oh, hello, Debbie and Dave and all the crew, I should say. Wendy's saying hi, Dawn, Mariam, Margaret, Pat. There's loads of you this evening. I'm so happy because we're having a bit of a Christmas feel. Look, I'm even put a bit of a glitzy top on for everybody. Jenny's loving the snow. I've got Pat saying hi. Wow. Jane, Lynette, Mare, Christine saying hi, Debbie, Dave, and the Thursday crew from Wet Redditch. Well, it wasn't. It was raining really heavy yesterday, but today's okay. Gail says hi, Lorraine. I've got saying hi to Debbie and Deb and the lovely crafters. Mary saying hi. I've got Julie. I've got Wendy. I've got Jenny says I'm in a snow globe. Yes, I could see that, Jenny. That's funny. Karen saying hi. Karen saying that's so funny. Mary saying hi. Denise says hello from a cold concert. Teresa says hi. Janet, I'm going to go through it very quickly because there's loads of loves coming through. Thank you, everybody. Karen, Dendo, Belinda. I have got Michelle, Anita. Saying so pleased it's Thursday again. Camilla says good evening, Debbie from Ireland. Looking forward to this evening show. Oh, hi Camilla. I've got Susan. I've got Jackie saying did I have a good anniversary? I did, and Dave surprised me because I'm going away next weekend as an anniversary present and I'll tell you all about that in a second as well. Mick Sanders says hi, I missed you last week so looking forward to tonight's show. I was such a nice steampunk picture. Nice work, dear Dave. Good evening, Debbie and Dave and the lovely crazy crafting family. Leah Amanda says I got my mystery box. Oh my goodness, I love it. Thank you, Debbie. Leah, was that the September one or was that the August one? Because they're all brilliant. You know what I'm like for these new craft boxes coming out? You know I'll jam pack them full of goodies for everybody. Kay says, hi Debbie and Dave and all the crafty viewers. It's sunny 86 degrees in southwest Georgia. Kaya, I'm really, really jealous, honestly. Marianne saying hello. Anne saying hello. Margaret saying it's cold and rainy in Scotland. Sandra says hi. And Debbie, hi Debbie and Dave and all the crafters from a wet, windy Gosport. Jenny says hello from a sunny, cool Minnesota. So have you noticed it's lovely and sunny over in the States, but it's really cold and rainy in the UK. There's a little bit of a trend there, isn't it, everybody? Carol says hello. Mary says been making Christmas cards today with my sister Sue and her daughter Sue. Was that Sue's daughter is also called Sue? Well, if I've read that right, that is so confusing. Do you do Mini Sue or Big Sue or Little Sue? As you said, I will pre-warn you, I'm in a little bit of funny hyper mood tonight. I've got Linda saying hello, Sophie, and saying hope everybody's good, and hugs to everybody that needs them. Yes, I'm sending loads of hugs to everybody, and hopefully I can cheer anybody that's feeling a little bit down. You can enjoy my crazy show. I will pre-warn you, if you are just new to the show, we have, although it's a demonstration and buying show if you want, it also is some inspirational. So I would say in about an hour's time, I'm going to share with you a technique that you're all going to have a go at home. And all you need is a white piece of paper and a pair of scissors this time. I have got... okay, well, Sophie says, hi, Deb and Dave, ill in bed, had been waiting for you to cheer me up. Wait, I'm going to do that today. Honestly, Sophie, you're going to have a really good evening. Linda saying, hi, everybody, looking forward to this. I've got Jean saying hi as well. Shadia saying hi, Debbie and Dave from Ottawa. Hopefully I've mentioned that right, in Canada. Leslie, Sue, Michelle, Liz, who likes my glitzy top, says hi. Anne says, hi everybody, I've been watching while making my tea. Joanne says, good evening, Debbie and Dave, from a wet, windy Worcester. Loving your sparky red top. It is Dorothy's ruby red slippers from The Wizard of Oz. I can see that. But did you know, Joanne, in the original story of The Wizard of Oz, they were silver slippers, not red. It was the Walt Disney, is it Walt Disney that owned it? I think. Whoever brought out the 1920s or 24 film, they changed it to red. I did not know that. It was only when we did our research and looked into making sure we weren't infringing any copyrights that we found out that they were originally silver slippers. Sean says hello, or he says hola from Spain. I've got also Angela saying hi. Amanda, Sue, I'm going very quickly. I've got Philip says, been out in the flooding today. Has it been flooding as well? I've got Dorian and Tricia saying hello. Kyla. Heather says, got happy post today. My penguin matchet arrived. I've been making cards all afternoon. Oh, Heather, I'm so happy for you. I love crafting in the afternoon. I've been doing all kinds of things today. I've even been preparing the new magazine that's coming out in a couple of weeks' time. I've got Janet, I've got Sharon. Sue says, hi, Debbie, great work as always. Dave, you're very clever. And she loves the sparky top as well. You may feel tired, but you look lovely as always. Oh, Sue, aren't you sweet? It's the caffeine, because I'm not really supposed to have caffeine because I'm hyper as it is. But yesterday, I've never got up at 5 in the morning because I had my 7:30 show yesterday on Create and Craft, and I didn't get home, I think it was about 20 past 9 at night, because then I was on in the afternoon, and then I was doing some shows in America as well. But I didn't go to America. I was doing them downstairs. See, it's going to be like that. That's exactly how it's going to be today on tonight's show. I'm going to just have, what's it called, like where you just don't make sense? Well, it don't make sense. Did you hear that, everybody? Dave's just said it's just Debbie. He's in a cheeky mood as well. I've got Fiona says on the course for next week, so will you guys? Okay. I think I missed a message there. Jane says she's loving the steampunks. Anita saying hugs from Honolulu. I have got Tracy saying hello. I'm going to go very quickly through this. Linda. Leslie says the nights are drawing in earlier and earlier. Now can't tell it's autumn. Yeah, you can tell it's autumn, isn't it? I've got Philip says, hi everybody from Carol and Philip. I've got Roxanne says, good evening Debbie and Dave and crafters from Cornell, Wisconsin. Love all your demos. Sunny here and a little chilly. Well, you know what? At least it's sunny. It's not been sunny here in Darlington. Sharon says, I've been thinking it's Friday all day. I had lost a day somewhere. Well, you've gained it. I don't know if that's good or bad. Cara Jane says, the invoice that has just been sent, can I hold it until I get paid on the 19th? Of course you can. That is not an issue whatsoever. If anybody hasn't paid their invoice, then remember we're leaving it. We won't delete it. It's only we've decided that we're going to hold up if people are not too sure if they can actually pay that first week or the second week, that if they contact the office and let Jill know, we'll make sure that the goods are put to one side, especially when you've got bargains. I've got, Holly says, my service dog, Liberty Bell, loves sitting close to the speaker when Debbie's on. Oh, well, do you know what? That's really good, because I've just been talking to Dave that I would like a dog one day. Susan says, hi, like and share. So the like and share, are you ready for this? So the like and share for this week, and I've got some really exciting news, and I may go off on a tangent. So we've got a new collection coming out very soon, and when I say very soon, it's in the next few weeks, and it's called Gnome is Where the Heart Is. Did you get that? Gnome is where the heart is. So the like and share for this week, I'm going to pick somebody to win the brand new card kit that's going to be launching on Create and Craft. And well, it's actually a little bundle of goodies for you. And the like and share is, I would like to know what other craft you would like to do if you had time. So, for example, I keep going on that I want to do upholstery. Now, it can be anything. It could be more baking. It could be sewing. It has to be a different one, because I always like these, because I use them for market research to see what everybody likes to do. So the like and share for this week while I read through all the comments. And don't forget to put like and share. And no, somebody is going to win our brand new exciting Gnome is Where the Heart Is collection. And this is what's different with our collection. Yes, you've got the gnomes on there and you've got all the different characters, but it's not just for Christmas, it's for every day as well. So that'll be coming out very soon. So don't forget to like and share, send me some love, and we'll pick somebody at the end of the show to get the first ever collection of this that's coming out in a couple of weeks' time. So let's have a look who's joined us. I've got Victoria saying hi. And I have got, where are we? I've got Wendy. I received my mystery box today. She said it's great as well. Tina says, good evening. Nothing new then, Debbie, with you being hyper on Thursday. Very true. I've got Maureen saying hi. I've got Sheila. It's gone crazy. AJ says, I'm definitely buying something. I love my steampunk stuff. Well, I've got brand new stuff on today. Look how crazy this is going. I don't know if you're going. I'm trying to read it, but it's going really seriously crazy. Right. I've got Kat saying hi, Mia, Jacqueline, Michelle. I can't read what Pat's for. Valerie, Tracy, Sharon, Amanda. I've got Jacqueline says it's my favourite day of the week. Brilliant. And Heather says it's a normal Thursday then. Definitely. Oh my goodness. I've got Glynis saying hi. I saw for the Christmas cards. Then I've missed whatever you're saying. It is going crazy now. So it looks like everybody would like one of the new gnome collections. I've got Linda May saying hello. I have got Karen says a big thank you to the girls for helping me find 2 dyes I was looking for today. Excellent service as usual. Thank you, Karen. I will tell the team. I've got Betty says I missed the like and share. Well, Betty, hopefully you've got it now. Pamela says hi. I've got, oh, everybody's liking the gnomes. Debbie says hello. Gnome way. Oh, Michelle, good pun. It's going to be like that, isn't it? So we have got Sandra Johnson says, love the colours of autumn and walking in the forest. Looking forward to the show. Happy anniversary to both. Oh, thank you. And I have to say thank you to everybody for all your lovely messages. I got hundreds of them. And also for those of you who sent those cards in, I've got them all around the house. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. And also a massive thanks to Pat because she sent me that gorgeous hamper and we're still going through all the goodies that were in it. Right, okay, what have I missed? So, I can't read. They're so crazy. Mary says, I would love to do more mosaic. Carol says, gnomes all the way. Yes, it is gone crazy for this. Winifred saying hello. Michelle wants to do sewing machine. Yes, I've got a sewing machine. Actually, it's down in that corner. And it was given to me. I don't know if Dave can point it out. Look, there it is. It's been there for about a year now, or maybe even 2, because I haven't even had a chance to have a look and get it out. Karen would like more quilting. Julie says, I've just arrived home to Happy Post. Can't wait to open it. And then it's gone. I can't read the rest. If I've missed saying hello to you, just say hello again. It is absolutely crazy because it seems like everybody wants this gnome collection. I've got... Carol says, hi all, I thought it was Friday for a moment. Well, you've made it and we're just going crazy through everything. Christine says, would like to do jewellery. She's liked and shared. Karen says, I'd like to have a go at making wooden fairy houses. Oh, that sounds nice. Anita says, decorative painting is my new craft. I actually want to learn how to do, have you all heard of Bob Ross? I would like to do landscapes like he is. And I have got, it was actually my mother's. My mum was in the process. She went to, I think she went to some classes and she got the whole kit. And she started doing, learning how to do the Bob Ross painting with those beautiful landscapes. So it's now, this year in Valentine's Day, Dave bought me the book of Bob Ross, and he's challenged me to do a painting by next Valentine's Day. So we'll see what happens there. So Sandra says, would like to knit, but unable to have bad wrists and had to give up. Oh, bless you. I've got Margaret says cross stitch. Kay would like to learn to sew. Pat would like to try pottery. Jane says, oh, gnomes, baking. Yeah, I know. I want to do more baking as well. I've got Lynette wants to do crochet. Carol says she just started sewing. Do you know what? I'd love to do my own tops. Have you got a top that you've liked so much that you really, now it's gone bobbly and you really need to throw it in the bin and get a new one? But then the fashion changes and you can't get that top anymore. So I've got a couple of tops that I've kept because I want to actually use it as a pattern and have a go at sewing and make my own. That's on my bucket list. I have a crafting bucket list of things I want to do. Wendy's loving gnomes. Mare would like to do water painting, but I need more confidence. Oh, and I've got a nice cup of tea. Thank you, Dave. Lillian says, hope you like my Art Deco card. Was that cards, Lillian? I've got loads of cards and there was some Art Deco and they were lovely. Edith says, sorry I'm late, but I had company and they've just left. Were you trying to shove them out the door, Edith? Okay. Don't forget, you can always watch the show on catch up. AJ says, can you see my messages? I can, AJ. I've just seen that, but I will say this has gone crazy because I'm trying to read as fast as I can and it won't let you go any further down. I've got Nicholas says, hi, sorry I'm late. Mare says, Margaret says, hello, Debbie and Dave. Jacqueline would like to try diamond painting. I've had a go at that and it is lovely, but honestly, you have to have time, don't you? And you have to have the room to put it on. Sharon loves doing diamond painting. Anne says, I'd love to be able to have a go at resin work. I see beautiful things they make, like and share. That's on my list as well, Anne. Teresa says, I'd like to try parchment craft and also winemaking. Now, I really would like to learn how to make wine. That would be really good, wouldn't it? Okay, so I'm going through everybody. Does anybody else gnomes move in the... Does anybody else's gnomes move in the yard at night? Well, you need to take a picture, Holly, and then check the next day. Denise wants to do gardening. Me too. Okay. Do you know, I don't know if anybody saw the picture on the weekend. Dave and I went to a food festival. And at the food festival, and it was the same place where, is it called Peaky Blinders series were filmed. And I got a chance to have a look in there. And there's a little cheeky picture of me wearing the cap from the show. But when we were there at the weekend, I met this lovely lady and she was showing me some top tips on how to take cuttings. Because this weekend I'm going to my grandfather's house before it gets sold to take some cuttings of his big plants so I can keep them as a keepsake. And I was telling her about the rose that I actually grew for my mum's, I don't know what you call them, funeral flowers. And she said it was very hard to do that. And it was like a little miracle. So that was really nice to hear. And hopefully I can do a good job with my grandfather's flowers as well. Right, okay. I've got Cynthia would like to do embroidery, but the cards always come first. Totally agree. Angela would like to do more baking. Susan says she'd like to do upholstery and sewing cushions. Well, I'm going to have a go. I mean, I keep planning to do it at the weekend, but then something comes up. Hopefully very soon. And I'm actually going to record myself doing it, and then you can see how I do. I've got Donna says, wonderful presentations. Thank you, Donna. Jenny loves the gnomes. Amanda says, also getting into making books. Well, Amanda, next month, at the end of next month, I've got a new Create and Cherish range coming out. And I've got a series of new books coming. So just you wait and see. So then I've got Betty saying hello again. Where are we? I'm going through them very quick. Sandra says, love the Down on the Farm. It's so cute. It is adorable. That's what I had on TV yesterday. Beverly saying hello, Debbie and Dave and fellow crafters. Hope it all is well. Jacqueline says, can't wait to see the gnome set. Well, we'll be probably putting out some sneak previews early part of next week. Okay, so Sherry says, good evening all. Dawn says, hi. I've got Debbie Whitecar from the USA saying, hello, love. Nicola says, I'd like to learn to paint. Well, I'll tell you what, Nicola, the best if you want to do something from scratch that I can guarantee you'll do it, is have a go at one stroke folk art painting. That is what got me into crafting when I was, how old was I? I think about maybe 25 years old, and that's how I met Stephanie Waitman. So and then I went to meet Donna Dewberry and learned how to do folk art painting. And really it's a series of strokes. So like letters make a word when you put them together. That is a really straightforward painting technique that when you put the strokes together, you make a picture. Hopefully that made sense. Right, okay, I've got more messages coming on. Jenny says, how do I pronounce that? A Gnome-tastic news. That is brilliant. Joanne would like to also learn how to do, oh no, she wants to do wine glass charms. Joanne, I thought you said winemaking as well, but she wants to do jewellery as well. Cara Jane says Bob Ross's are absolutely amazing. Well, I'm going to have a go and see if I can do some techniques so then I can then teach everybody else as well. Right, okay, I've got more messages coming through. Margaret saying hello, and hopefully I hope I enjoyed my anniversary. I did, thank you, Margaret. Iris says, love the way he painted trees. Yes, that is Bob Ross we're still talking about. And then I've got, where are we? Did you ever make your soup? Michelle, no, not yet. However, I have a parsnip and I have a butternut. And my plan is sometime in the next 4 days, I'm going to have a go at making it. But we'll just have to see whether I get round to doing that. Cara Jane says, I have Bob Ross's book. Dad and I often watch him in the evening. It's really good, isn't it? I really have seen quite a few of them. I've got Margaret saying, hi, I need to see the gnomes. Next week, Margaret. I haven't got them here with me. Victoria says, I have a lovely lace top about 20 years ago and it just disappeared. Never been able to find another one. I know. That's right. I really want to. So I have a bucket list of crafting things I want to do. So for example, I want to do upholstery. I want to do different soup techniques. I want to have a go at sewing tops and cushions and things like that. So that's my bucket list. I'm starting with upholstery though. And then obviously I've got Bob Ross as well. Betty says she's still watching his shows on TV on the repeats. Yes, I see them now and again. Right, okay, I have got loads more messages coming through. Karen says, would love to crochet. Sadly, my hands are too painful. Oh, but can you get like a little crochet machine or gadget? I'm sure I've seen them somewhere. Debbie says, I have about 100 that I got when I got in my in-laws moved in. I could not leave them alone. So I did that so I would not go crazy. 100 what, Debbie? I think I've missed something. Denise says hello. Violet says hello. And I've got Mare says, winter is setting in, guys. Really windy and wet in Tamworth. Wow. Carolyn says, hi, Debbie and Dave. Just arrived back after taking grandson home. Please say a big thank you to Jill for sending a replacement USB key for the Winter Wonderland, as mine was blank. It arrived Tuesday. I will, Carolyn. Right, okay. I've got loads more messages coming through. I've got Kelly saying hello. Pauline would like to have a go at doing pebble art picture. Oh, I've not heard of that. Shadia says, Debbie, thank you for allowing this because as international to save on the shipping and the packaging, it's better to group invoices. Well, do you know what? How is everybody being with petrol? It's a crazy world over here in the UK where there's queues for petrol in this day and age. And then obviously parcels we've had, because obviously there's short staff on drivers or there's short, lorry drivers having issues from. It's been crazy on our international posts, so please bear with us, all you lovely crafters over whatever part of the world are. In the UK, it's a little bit crazy at the moment between lack of petrol and lack of drivers, so it's taken some time for parcels to get there. Right, okay. I've got Cara Jane says, love gnomes, wizards and dragons. Well, you need to check out after the show the dragons that we have in the Sweet Dixie. Philip and Carol says, Carol would like to do more MDF. Yes. Well, I've got, not on MDF. Have I got MDF on this show? Oh, I haven't. I don't know what I've done with it. It was. We'll have to miss that one because I haven't put it out. Right, sorry everybody, I haven't got Steampunk on this show. Sheila says hello everybody. Nicholas says we'll have to look into that. Thanks Debbie. And I can't remember, see what I've told you to look into. Sharon says hi Debbie and everybody. Sitting in hospital watching and enjoying the show. Oh Sharon, I hope you're okay. And hopefully I can cheer you up a little bit. Winifred loved watching Donna Juba. She was amazing, wasn't she? I mean, I still have her videos somewhere. Right, I've got Linda says my mother-in-law has 2 4-foot gnomes in the garden, but they're tucked away for the winter. 4-foot gnomes, wow. I've got Amanda says she's looking forward to the new bookmaking range. Well, just you wait, you're going to love it. Susan says hello. I'm going to go very quickly through everything. Linda says, oh, forgot about winemaking, my favourite after card making. Linda, really, I really would like to learn. Okay, so I'm going to go through and go through everything. Right, okay. Who haven't I said hello to? Alison says hello. Penny says hi. Oh, Penny says, hi, Debbie. I'm a newbie. First time I'm joining you. Well, welcome to my crazy crafting world, Penny. And I hope you enjoy it and get a little bit of inspiration and I'll make you smile a little bit. It probably isn't normally as crazy as it's going to be tonight. I've had a very manic day yesterday on TV, and so I feel a little bit lack of sleep, and I've had to have lots of caffeine to keep awake. But I'm sure everybody will say that it's probably the same as normal. But I'm trying to be not as crazy tonight. Okay, so who have I missed? Okay, Heather says my car was running on red for 3 days and she got some today. It is crazy, that's for sure. Susan says just once more, once my Christmas card's finished, I have 2 chairs to upholster. Oh, wow. People are going on about petrol. Sally says, hi, got dreaded stomach bug, so I need a pick-me-up. Sally, well, you're going to get a good pick-me-up tonight, okay? I've got, what have I got to show you? I've got some techniques to show you. I've got some vintage. I've got new products on tonight's show. And I've got some welcome back after 3 years collections. I have got some silly deals, you know I have, and some crazy fun and fabulous giveaways. Sharon says, if I go late enough, I don't have a problem. Right, I've missed whatever that's happened. Kelly says, somebody ordered food to their car in the queue for fuel. Really? Oh my goodness. Wow. That is so funny. Kaya says, welcome newbies. You'll love Debbie's Facebook show. Oh, thank you, everybody. The like and share. Krista says, have you had the like and share? Yes, we have. The like and share is to tell me what other craft you would like to do. For example, I want to do on my bucket list, when I have more time, I want to do upholstery, I want to do Bob Ross painting, I want to be able to cook more or bake more. So there's loads of little things, and gardening more as well. Okay, I have got, Sandra says, welcome to the newbies. Karen says, flower arranging is another thing I would love to try. My grandmother used to do some amazing flower arranging. Everybody's saying hello to all the newbies. And Pauline says, welcome Penny, it's always manic, haha. It's a good thing I love you all, because I'm not going to deny it, Penny. It is always manic, it's fun, it's crazy, but that, you know what? We're all crafters, we're all best friends, we all have the same thing in common, and we're all a little bit mad. According to my husband, all crafters are. What do you mean no steampunk? AG said, there's loads of steampunk on today's show, as well as Art Deco. Edith says, got the sweet Dixie dragon, arrived today. It's great. Can't wait to use it with a castle. And I also have the knight on the horse with the princess. Pure fantasy. Yes, there's loads of lovely fantasy. Anja says, when are the pop-up dies coming? They're stuck. That's what I'm saying. They're due anytime now, Angela. There's so many delays at the moment. So as soon as they arrive, they will be back on the website. And hopefully we can get all our deliveries very, very soon. I've got more messages coming through. So I have got... Oh, okay. Sandy says, I'd like to do more to improve my painting. Well, hopefully when I do my new techniques, you can have some ideas. Right, everybody. I think I've said hello to everybody. And Victoria says it helps to be crazy. Definitely. She just says, crafting has helped me manage my mental health issues. It's the best type of therapy. You know what? That is so true. So to me, crafting also is therapeutic. I love it. And the other thing I love about it, when you're making a card, you get so much fun out of it, and you go through the different techniques. But then when you give it to somebody and you see them smile and then they love it and they can't believe you've made it, that's like a double whammy, because you are doing it, you know, as you're making it and enjoying the crafting, then you're giving it to somebody as a homemade. And that's what my mum loved about crafting as well. Magda says, looking forward to the show. Holly says there's 240 ships with containers stuck out in the ocean. Oh my goodness, that is absolutely crazy. Angela says hello. Jenny says we are mad and it's crazy time and we'll come back every week because we love being here. Oh, Jenny, bless you. That's a lovely thing to say. Right, okay. What have I missed? Right, okay. I think that's everybody. Eva says I want to do more lovely cards. Oh, I saw what you did there, Eva. Sally says, oh, can't wait. We've been growing our own veggies over the last 6 months. Oh, you know, I want to start growing more things. Janice says, I would like to try book folding. Denise, you can. There's actually a video on my YouTube channel. Go over there. And I think there's a download. You can download a pattern for free. Follow the instructions and have a go. So that one you can cross off your list. Right, okay. So... Cheryl says, don't worry about delays with your products, Debbie. They are all worth waiting for when they arrive. Brilliant. Thank you. Right, everybody. So it's now 7 o'clock. I'm going to explain to the new... Oh, sorry. Dave's pulling a face at me. It's after 7 o'clock because I've been talking too much. Have I told you all the news? So I told you about the new Gnome Collection coming out because the name of it is... I've forgotten... Gnome is where the heart is. And do you know who came up with that name? Dave came up with that name. I don't know if you can see that. So he came out with that name. Oh, Angela's just joined us saying hello. Guinness says hello, Debbie and Dave and fellow crafters. Right, okay. So I've told you about that, and that was the like and share. You needed to, for those people that just joined us, like for example, Elizabeth just joined us as well. The like and share is somebody's going to win the brand new card making bundle that's going to be launched on Create and Craft in a few weeks' time from Gnome is Where Our Heart Is collection, our brand new collection that's coming out, and it's so adorable. And what we've done is we've designed it not just for Christmas, it's for all year round. So if you are a Gnome Mad, you are definitely want that collection. So the like and shares to tell me what other craft or activity you'd like to do if you had spare time. I would like to do more upholstery. I'd like to do some Bob Ross painting. I'd even like to do more gardening. So that was the like and share. And where have we got? Paul Vanessa says, I learnt book folding from Debbie and love it. Oh, brilliant. I have got more messages coming through. Carol says, hi, did somebody say gnomes? Sorry, I'm late to the party. Hopefully you heard me say that. And yes, I did say gnomes. And yes, Cat's put not just a pretty face, Dave. Yeah, he comes in useful now and again. Kelly said, we'd love to do more mixed media. Well, I'm planning to do some videos of mixed media next month. It's not, yeah. So next month starts tomorrow. So it'll be the back end of next month. We're going to do some mixed media. Right, everybody. Before I go off more on a tangent, I want to just explain for the newbies how the show works. So... this show, we do it every Thursday, and the exception to the rule we've done it in the past would be, like, for example, we had a New Year's Eve party, we moved it to the Wednesday night, and that was even crazier than what tonight's going to be. And I think we did it with Christmas as well. We had a Christmas massive party, and we had, you know how you have musical chairs and musical, what's it called, pass the parcel? We had something similar. We had a crazy tombola, virtual of course, because you guys can't come. And so make sure you pencil that in when we actually give you the dates for this year's Christmas party and New Year's party, because we're definitely going to do it. But we try to keep it. So we have Thursday Craft and Chat, and this is where we craft and chat a little bit more than we would with the other shows. And we have Happy Hour on a Monday. Now, Happy Hour is on for 1 hour only, where the Craft and Chat finishes normally just around 8:10, something like that. And the Happy Hour on a Monday is where it's one theme. Like tonight, I've got about 5 different themes going on. But on a Happy Hour, it's one theme and one interactive demo. Where on a Craft and Chat Thursday, it's more, we have more chatting, we show more products, and I do a technique that you all can have a go from home. And that's only just been going about 3 weeks. So make sure you get yourself a piece of paper handy and a pair of scissors, because I'm going to show you how to do a mashup of a card technique, and it's really a lovely technique. I've got loads more messages coming through. I'll try to get them as soon as I can. Rosina says, sorry, I've been late. I've been house hunting. Oh, have you, Rosina? I bet that's hard at the moment. The actual like and share is to tell me what other activity you would like to do if you had a chance. Like I'd like to do upholstery, I'd like to do some Bob Ross painting and gardening. So loads of people put in different things. So going back to what I was saying, if you are new and want to actually order in the show, as you can see the comments coming through, what would happen is Dave is going to put the information on the side of the actual item. The first item we have on today's show is FB883. This might have been on before. It's fabulous. It's our A5 stencil, and it's a steampunk stencil. Let me just get a piece of black card. This is it. Look at that. And I have actually got one that a card that we've used it. So this here, so the information will come up in a second, and it's normally $9.99 and it's only $2.99, everybody. So this is great for embossing, and it's great for glitters and using with your paste, your mixed media, or even your distress inks. It's a lovely one. So as you can see there, if you want this one, it is FB883, and as you can see, here is a card that's using it. So look how fabulous that is. So you can see this is embossed. That's it there, that I've used it on there. I just love the technique. So for example, Julie wants one and Wendy wants one. It really is a gorgeous one. Normally $9.99 for this big size stencil, and it's only $2.99. So if you're newbies, okay, what you need to do is, or anybody, because it's gone crazy for the stencil, you would put FB888 in your comment box. Now, how the show gets processed, if this is your first time participating in the show, what you need to do at the end of the show, and not during the feed, and this is very important, everybody, okay, is you need to literally send a private message on Facebook with your email address and your postal address, and then we can work out your shipping, whereabouts in the world you are, and send you your invoice. Now this show is left open because it's live now, but not everybody can watch it live. So this is left open until next Monday, and then we'll close it down, and then we'll start to invoice everybody from Tuesday. So all the invoices from last week have been done, and that's how the process works. And when you get the invoice, you can pay by debit card, credit card, and PayPal. You just click on it, you can see what you've ordered, you can add to it, you can delete to it, and if you get stuck with anything, you can send us messages by email or by Facebook. Hopefully that answers everything. Dale says, I've decided not to go out in the rain. Is awful. So much better to curl up under my fleece while hubby makes me tea and watch you. Much better. Oh, wow. That is definitely what you should do. It is awful out there at the moment. So as you can see, a lot of you have actually liked the stencil. So remember, for the stencil, it is FB883. Now, the one thing to remember, our website is debbiemoredesigns.com. And the other thing which is just on there is the telephone number. Now, our telephone number is 01325 465 049. And if you have any questions or queries, please give the office a ring. If you haven't got your invoice by next Thursday, please contact the office after you checked your spam folder. Hopefully that makes sense to all you newbies about how the system works, and we're going to get started. So that was the first item, everybody. Really fabulous. I love embossing. If you haven't embossed before, let me just show you. I'm going to quickly demonstrate it because it is my favorite technique when it comes to stencils. Now, yes, there's nothing wrong, everybody, with using, how would you say, for using stencils with the distress inks and your paste. But I just love doing your own luxury card. So I've got some gold mirror cards somewhere down here. There it is. And this is our new gold card that's just come in. So I'm just going to trim that down. Okay, so this, everybody, is that fabulous stencil FB883. Now, when it comes to actually embossing, everybody, all die cut machines work roughly the same. So this is what is this one? It's let me just check. This is a Cricut cutter book because I've got a couple. So what I'm doing, and this is what you need to remember, okay, they're my plates. And I have a shim. So what you need to remember for it to work, now if you don't have a shim, use a wadded paper, or the other tech, I think it was Fran's idea. She suggested using some funky foam. Now what you then do is put the mirror card on top of that cushion, and you put the stencil on top. And that's all you do to emboss. And this is using this. Okay. And then you put it through the machine, like so. There we go. So if I just show you, I'll lift up. And voila, look at that stencil. Isn't that gorgeous? Hopefully that picks it up beautifully. Dave said it does. And all your stencils will do the same technique. So it's anything special. And I mean, for $2.99, that stencil is a must, everybody, especially if you like steampunk. So I'm going to put that away. So that is that one. Tina says, I got a rubber mat, but not used it yet. Well, Tina, get it out. Start embossing. Mary says, traveling to Wales to visit family. I wish the weather was going to be better. Well, I hope it gets better very, very soon. I've just seen what Philip's put, or Carol. They put use a mouse mat. That is so true. That's a brilliant idea. So if you haven't got a shim, cut up a mouse mat, everybody. And Kelly says it looks fabulous on gold card. It doesn't it? But if you have a copper card, there it is just there. So this is FB883, everybody. I am going to now move on to the next item. So the next item that we have, now this is silly price. So you have, it's a Sweet Dixie collection. And Kerry says cardboard from a box works as well. So look, everybody can have a go with it all. Nuala says, is it special? It is thick enough to emboss. Well, this is normal mirror card, Nuala. So I would have a go with whatever mirror card you have. And then try different thicknesses. I've never had any issue at all. Edith put, can't praise your staff enough, especially Jill. I'm her nemesis. She's always helping me out. No, nothing is too much trouble for her. Edith, you know how much I value all you lovely crafters, okay? And it's our company policy that our crafters come first. You guys are my heart of my business. So we are really keen to ensure that our customer service is always top notch. So yes, I will pass it on to Jill, Edith, but you won't be her nemesis, honestly. You can ring as often as you like just to say hello, and if you have any questions or queries, this is what we're here for, okay? And you know, I have an amazing team. We've worked really hard. You know, our company's now over 12 and a half months, no, not months, 12 and a half years old, and we've worked really hard because to survive in this world, okay, you have to, first of all, have an amazing product, but also have valued customers that like what we do. Luckily, all you wonderful crafters out there still enjoy what I do. And so we've built our service around that. And you know what? I think it's so important to have that personal touch. And that's what I train all my staff to have. And they're there happy to help. Hopefully, nobody's had any issues. But if you do have any issues, just, you know, please contact the office and we'll help them and solve them out for you. Okay, so where are we? I've got Margaret saying hello. She's from Wilbur in Washington. I've got Jenny says, oh good, I'm not her only one. Jenny, you're not her nemesis at all. Nola says, no, I mean the stencil is special because it's thick enough to emboss. No, Nola, sorry, I misunderstood. Yes, we do have them quite thick, but not really thick. And I have used other stencils, other makes for the same technique. So have a go with it and see what happens and let me know. Karen says, you got my puzzle magic on tonight. Watching you on Create and Craft yesterday with Martin was so funny. Yes. For those people who wondered what Karen was on about, that's my glossy magic. Martin from Create and Craft has dubbed it puddle powder because it looks like a puddle of water instead of calling it glossy magic. And he's done that right from the beginning. Sandra says, have to agree with Edith. Jill gives it her all. She must dread hearing me on the end of the phone. Feel like I actually know her. A huge thank you to Jill. Sandra, she doesn't dread. We love you when you ring, okay? Karen says, hi, sorry, everybody. I had upstate so annoying when you want to watch. Well, hopefully it's all sorted. Camilla's agreed that Jill and Jessica are fabulous. They sort out all our problems. And then Sally says, is Gordon still working for you? He's a lovely guy. Sally, yes, he is. He's been working for me, oh my goodness, for a number of years. they're all my years are kind of blended into probably about 9. Or is it 10 years? I can't remember. But yes, he's still with me. Okay, Linda says, Jill, Sharon, and all the team are lovely when you ring. Always willing to help. So please ring if you have a problem. Thank you, Linda, for that. Jenny says, your team are my crafting family friends too. That is so true. Anne says, I'm back from my phone call. I hate it when I'm trying to watch something and somebody phones. That is so funny. Okay, going back to here. Okay. I've got somebody just joined us saying, hi, Debbie and everybody. Or is it Jane saying, sending love from Aberdeenshire. I've said that right, haven't I? Welcome. We just started. So the next item, everybody, it is an amazing die. So this is one of the Sweet Dixie dies. Okay, if you haven't heard the exciting news, it happened when? About 3 weeks ago. I'm now working in collaboration with Sweet Dixie and bringing out brand new products for them and designing with them. But also I'll be carrying all the ranges. So this one here is called the Chalky Alphabet. And look what you get. Hopefully it's picking it up. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm not going to count them. You've got the uppercase, the lowercase. You've got the numbers. Oh, Dave said it's 62. He's counted them for me. How sweet. And you've got all the different elements. So you've got but the beauty about it is one big strip that you put it through. So if you want this one everybody is FB884 62. Okay, look what you get, all that 62 out, so uppercase and lowercase, but only $6.99. So you're going to end up with that. And then I've got, Colleen says, it's always poor Jessica that gets me. Well, Colleen, no. Jessica and Jill answer the phone as well. I mean, so do I. Tina says, last time I phoned the office, the lady I spoke to sounded like you. Well, it could have, well, no, if it was me, Tina, I would have said it was me. I've got, Karen says, snap Jenny, I'm from Aberdeenshire as well. Hello, everyone. Sharon says, Debbie, my daughter says you're amazing. Oh, well, say hello to your daughter for me. I've got Marianne says, would be nice to have a team member guest on one of your shows. Always nice to be able to put a face to such awesome service with love. Oh, Marianne, I'll have a think about that, okay? Linda says, next week's like and share should be, who do you fancy for the next James Bond? Okay, well, we're not going to start. That's a really good question, but we'll leave that to next week. Sue says, hello, very late tonight. Late tea, we'll have to catch up. Well, yes, you will, but you'll have to this is our second item. So I'm going to move on. This is FB884, everybody. You're going to get 62 uppercase, lowercase, and you've got the alphabet, and you've also got some symbols. You can hopefully see it. It's like it's called the Chalky Alphabet. I love it. It's really good. So if you want that, it is FB884. Now we're going to move on. Now this next one is my nesting die. I've been asked, somebody contact the office, and there's not many left. Okay, first come first serve for this. So this one, this is my Sept Art Deco nesting frame. And as you can see, look what you can create. So you can create, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it 9 or 10? Yes, there's definitely 9. Okay, so this one is FB884. And look what you can create. So you've got 5, sorry. Looking at the wrong scheme. Julie wants one and Sarah wants one. I haven't even shown you all what you can do yet. So these are the matching nesting dies. So the idea is that everybody is by, for example, the end of the year, if you are collecting these dies, you'll be able to die cut anything from the CDs, USB keys, or the card kits. And this is FB885. And not only can you do the frames, you can do different thicknesses, but you've got this lovely, this is the Art Deco one. This is the one we've actually used for the Art Deco. So you've got these. And as I said, first come, first serve. And these are great for tabs as well. I think it's gone crazy for this one because Wendy wants one. So does Sandra and Angela and Mags and Sue. So yes, and Susan says, I have this one. It's so versatile. It really is. So this, remember, you are going to get 9 dies and it's great for you to have a go at. And so that is that one. And then the next one is the brand new item. Well, it's not brand new. This one's not been available for 3 years. This is available as a CD and it's also available as a USB key. And I think, Linda, you were after this one, and I think Jill told you about. This here, everybody, is our FB886 for the CD. So for the two CDs, normally $29.98 for them both. It is only $14.99. And then what you then have is the USB key. So the USB key, if you want the USB key, is FB887. And this is $15.99 for the USB key. So, I mean, look what you're going to get. You're going to get a total of 800 printable elements. Oh, Kelly said, Debbie, are you going to be going to Peterborough for Crafting Live? Actually, Kelly, I am not. I'm actually on TV most of the day that day. But Sharon's going to be there and she'll be carrying some of my ranges. So this one here is FB885, 6 for the actual two CDs. And you're going to get the paper crafting one. And you're going to get the bags and boxes because we always need bags and boxes. But if you want it as a USB key, it's FB887. And look at what you can create. The characters are just so gorgeous. So if I just move that there. So you can see beautiful imagery. Okay. Now what we've done on this one, there's different colorways. Sally says, I've got it. It's a must. It's a must. Total must. I totally agree with you. It is beautiful. So very Christmassy. You can actually look. How different does that look? You've got it in gold and then you've actually got it in black as well. Even, you know, using the different papers, it's just a wonderful Christmassy collection like Jenny's put. So this is FB887 if you want the USB key, or if you want the CDs, it's FB886. And then I just love the pillar boxes. I mean, last year when I was just doing some research, it cost £5 for just one pillar box. How ridiculous is that? And you can create your own. And as you can see, it's just wonderful. Edith says, I've got the USB key when it first came out. Buy this, you won't be disappointed. It's beautiful. I totally agree. Look how fabulous this is. I have your USB key Steampunk. Are the Christmas ones on it? No. The Christmas Steampunk USB key is going to be launched in about 5 minutes. So I've not done a Christmas Steampunk before. It's going to be launched in this show. So this is FB887. It is fabulous. But how classy, like Jenny says, you can actually make these fabulous pillar boxes. And don't forget, because it's digital, everybody, you can print it off smaller sizes. So that one, everybody, is the FB887 for the actual USB key. But then, obviously, I do know some of you want the card making. So I'm just going to show you the card making kit. So obviously the card making kit, you know, is a little sneak because you're only going to get 24 sheets. This comes with a forever code. Carol says, what weight card do you use for your pillar boxes? That's a good question, Carol. So basically for the pillar boxes, if you prints directly onto card, we use 220 or 250 because we do printable card. But you can always print on paper and then back it onto card, and they are a good strength for the boxes. And then Shadia says, Debbie, question: if you want to make the face a little darker, can I colour it with a marker? I would have thought so. You know, have a go at using. I'm trying to think of the different ones. What you should do is print it off and then test it. That'd be the best way to do. So these papers are just gorgeous. I mean, look at that one. Now, this is one of the papers that are on the also USB key. Doesn't that look amazing? These lovely Christmas trees. I would actually cut them out and make them into tags as well. So the papers are just so beautiful. I mean, this doesn't have to be for Christmas. They are gorgeous. These are the Art Deco papers that are coming through. You can see. This is the card kit, everybody. So this is FB888. So this is, okay, something here that, you know, you can actually print off again and again, because look at the price. Normally $17.99, it's $9.99, and you actually get the forever code. So if you want to print this off, if you have a bigger printer, want to make wrapping paper, you can print this A3. You can make it as many times as you want. Okay, what have I missed? Do you have, when he says, do you have a fab page where people can share their makes? Actually, Wendy, I don't. I think people just put them on Facebook, but you can put them on there, and it's something that I'll have a look into. Carol says, what number was the shape die? Did you mean that die? That die, Carol, was FB885. Hopefully you got that. Okay. FB885. Diane says, Debbie, can you alter the font and sizes on the inserts on the CDs, please? Well, you should be able to, not in Chrome, but there is a snippet tool that I'm sure the instructions are on, but I'll look into that and put them on our help section. For Chrome, you have to use a snippet tool. Right, okay. So what we've got here, this is part of the kit. Beautiful sentiments, and you've got toppers, different shapes that you can use them. There it is in green, but you've got them in different colours. And these are also some of the other characters that you can see. There is so much detail in the characters, the faces, and also the layering. We've done it so you can actually use them with the tags, so you can use them, make these into tags themselves. I mean, look how gorgeous she is. Isn't that lovely? So have a really good look at the collection when you get at home. So this one here, Linda says, can I just have the bags and boxes? I have the other one. Of course you can. And Holly says there is a DM Delights Facebook on page. Yes, that's correct. Barbara says, made smaller pillow boxes last year and filled them with sweets and sent them with Christmas cards, and everybody loved them. That is a really good idea. So this one, everybody, I mean, I just look, she's one of my favourite characters. You have got this lovely card making kit, Christmas Decadence. It is with a forever code, which means that once you get it, it will never run out. And that's what my forever codes are. And all you need to do is follow the instructions. This is normally $17.99. It's on 250 GSM card and 150 GSM paper, or it's £65 in America, and, or what was the other one? 65, and I think it's £92. Hopefully I've got that right. Right, okay. So that is FB888. It's a fabulous collection. So let's move that to one side. And then the next item, oh, butterflies, everybody. This is just gorgeous. So we have a Sweet Dixie die, and it's a fabulous Sweet Dixie die, and look at the detail on it. And I'm going to show you, because we have on today's show, because obviously we're going to come up with steampunk very soon. I'm just going to put this down here. Move that to one side. Let me just see. So what I'm going to do, I'm now using this scissors machine. Okay. Dave's just said he hasn't done a banner. Honestly, what are you like? So everybody, while I'm demonstrating, Dave's going to quickly put a note on or something. I don't know what he's going to do. It is $5.99. And it's FB889. And it's a Sweet Dixie butterfly. You've done the steampunk, but you've not done the butterfly. So what I've got here, and this is something people have asked me about. If I go like this, right, okay. So we've got some craft card and some black card coming up, because I love vintage card. And what I'm going to do, there is my butterfly die. I'm going to put it on there. Now I've had a couple of queries about what's the best for detail. So what I sometimes do, this is just offcuts of card that I have. And I've put that on top and that on there. Sometimes when you need to have an extra shimmer, you can do that. Heather says, come on, Dave, get working. Yep, totally agree with you, Heather. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm just using a little bit of an extra shim. And also sometimes when the plates start to go, because I really use my plates. So I'm just putting this through. There we go. Like so. And then, if I lift this out, look at that. That is gorgeous. So obviously then you'd have to take all these out. So this one is FB889, $5.99. This butterfly die. It's really big die. Dave's going to figure out what he's doing because he's not done his job. Okay. Philip says, if they do not cancel, it can be removed from the invoice. That is so true. Remember, if anybody decides that they want to swap it with something else, you can. Holly says, Debbie needs an electric die cut machine. Actually, I do. It's one of the things that I've just not got around to getting because I've got so many die cut machines. So, oh, look, everybody. Look what Dave's put. He's put it across there. So we want this. And I've got it in black. It looks, I'm going to use it in my demo. So if you want this, this is FB889, and that is, you just pull them all out. They all fall out, and it's a really good die. Look at the size. It looks amazing. And the thing about it is, if you use your finger, lift up in the middle, you can actually change the dimension of this by giving a little bit more dimension on here. So this is FB889. It is only $5.99 if you would like a butterfly die, and it really is very straightforward. I move that out of the way so I don't lose it. For the die to use, it's very intricate. So I'm going to move that to one side, and then we're going to stop there before I do my steampunk, because what I want to do is do the special technique. Victoria says, I have the Big Shot and a Gemini. I prefer the Big Shot. Plates last longer. Yeah, that's the thing. I prefer, you know, I will get the electric eventually die cut machine, but you know what? It gives me some exercise putting it through, and I've used those for years, and I have about 4 different machines. So I am going to show you how to do this mashup. So everybody, you need to have a piece of paper for me and a pair of scissors. And the mashup is this. Okay, it's an easel and it's a side stepper. Look at that. Can you see that? And it goes completely flat. You can put it in an envelope, but look at the wow factor that you're going to get. Isn't that lovely? Heather says, cut 2 and put them together. Yes! Sorry, I got distracted. Yes, we can have it like that. Oh, the black looks good, doesn't it? With the gold. Oh, you've inspired me, Heather. I'll have to figure out what to do that. Right, going back to this, everybody. It is lovely detail on here. Kelly says, my friend just gave me her Big Shot first die cut machine. You know what? I use mine all the time. So it's like an old favourite. I have other machines and they go back to that. Wendy says, I've got the Grand Caliber, the Gemini and the Cut and Emboss. I love the Cut and Emboss as well. I use the Cut and Emboss at Create and Craft. So it's whatever you prefer, as long as it die cuts really, that, you know, they all kind of work exactly the same. I've got a platinum. I wouldn't swap it for an electric die cutter. You know, it's exactly the same. What I would recommend you do is go with whatever you find comfortable with. Linda says, have you got the other Art Deco Decadence, not the bags and boxes as ordered, that one? And I'm after the one with the same front on it. Same front on it. This is the Christmas one, Linda. I'm not too sure what you mean. Unless you mean that you're after Decadent Delights. Will you just drop us a Facebook message or an email and we'll look into it? So we're all going to have a go at making this. So remember, get yourself a piece of paper and a pair of scissors. And I need you not to blink because this is so easy to do. Jenny says, another simple wow factor dimensional card. Very true. It is just that easy, okay? So this is actually made up of, you can see the stepper card there, and then you've got, okay, the easel. Now what makes it an easel is the fact it's sitting on a bow, and it's so much easier to do than what people think. So I'm going to now show you before we reconvene on the show. So what I'm going to do, this is, I'm just going to show you it on a simple A4 piece of paper. So I folded that in half, and to do with the actual easel shape, you would fold that into the center, everybody. So this then becomes the easel. So if I just do this, always reinforce that line at the back. You can see I would just put a bow in, and that would be an easel. So this is how you do an easel. And then you would put some ink on top of there. For example, I've got my demo for the lovely Steampunk Christmas coming up. So you would put that there, and then you can actually leave it like that as you want a simple easel. But we're going to do a mashup of a stepper card. Now a stepper card, literally, is you need to step into it. So what you need to do is fold it down together, hold it so you actually can see where the spine is, because you're only going to go halfway, and that's very important. Okay, so you're only going to go halfway, and then you're going to fold forward like so, and then fold that bit back. And what that does, everybody, that puts a crease line. So then when I open it up and push it down, everybody, that makes the stepper card. Can you see all that? Hopefully that makes sense, everybody. Right, okay, what have I missed? Again, it says, I use the style of card. Everybody thought it was fab. No more difficult than the stepper on its own. Exactly. So you could do a stepper card on its own if you wanted to. But how easy was that? When it says, oh, love that image. Well, it's coming up in a second, okay? Jenny says, got the Spellbinder Grand Caliber and the Sizzix Original Vagabond for deeper dyes. You know, everybody's got different ones, but they all do exactly the same. Learning again, Pauline says, right, well, this is a really fabulous technique. It goes completely flat in an envelope. Make sure you write every time, every week. I'm going to give you a new technique. And then we are again continuing with the show. Right, everybody? So that's how that was done. Okay. Now, remember, you can do the same technique if you have a larger piece of paper as well, or larger card, I should say. Right, so I'm going to make it, put it to one side for now, and then we're going to move on to the next item. So the next item, everybody, we have is our fabulous, are you ready? Drum roll, is our brand new CD. So we have never brought out a Steampunk CD or a Steampunk USB key. Okay, so showing you some cards. Okay, I'm going to show you. So you might recognize the characters for some of the characters, because some of the characters are on the, as in we've seen them in the card kit, because we brought out the card kit last year. And we do have the card kit back on the show with a forever code, but the CD and the USB key, okay, everybody. So the CD is normally $14.99 for a brand new CD. It's $9.99. Okay, and you have over 1,550 printable elements, from bags and boxes to beautiful design sheets. And then the USB key is normally $17.99 for a brand new one. If you want the USB key, it's only $9.99. And it is just so fabulous. You've got beautiful Christmas papers, really fun imagery for you to have a go. We're going to do a little demo in a second. This is one of my favorite papers that we're going to do, and it's gone crazy. I cannot blame you for it, because it has an elegance to it. It's got a really gorgeous vintage effect. Anne says, I've never done a stepper card, but this way looks so easy to do. I'm going to try. Definitely try it, Anne, okay? And never do anything that you cannot do, okay? And I love techniques that you don't have to measure. So as you can see, you know, you've got beautiful papers, and the papers, you can use them on other collections. And yes, Karen says it's fantastic. So remember, FB892, it's been a long time coming, everybody. We launched the card kit last week. Karen says, don't you mean $12.99? $12.99 for the USB key. What did I say? Yes, I'm sorry, I meant $12.99. I was looking at one of the other items, not $14.99. I do apologise, but you're getting it cheaper than what I said. So it is $12.99. So you've got FB892, and the CD is FB891 if you want the CD. So as I said, it's brand new and it's just fabulous. So what I wanted, we're going to do a card in a second, but the card kit, because I do know there's people out there, the card kit is also on offer, and it comes with a forever code. So what we have, and it's also showing you some of the papers. So we have got, if I go, we've got the bows, we've got the vintage, fabulous, gorgeous papers. And Karen says, you said $9.99. Okay, what have I done? So the card, wait a minute. As I said, I'm having one of those days. The CD is $9.99. Okay, so the Steampunk CD is $9.99, everybody, and that's FB891. The USB key, everybody, is $12.99. Now these are brand new, and you're still getting discount. So hopefully, Cara Jane, I apologise, I've got them mixed up. It's just been a very long few days. Michelle says, I hope I get a new job soon, as I'm spending so much on craft. Michelle, you don't have to spend any money. I'm going to be showing you some techniques, and then I've got a present for everybody's as well. Pat says, I made the stepper card with Art Deco Designs. It's brilliant and so easy to do, with Debbie's help, of course. Oh, bless you. Andrew says, can I get the USB key, please, instead of the CD? Of course you can. So going back to this here, everybody. So look at the papers. That's one of my favourite papers. So you've got this in the card kit. This is showing you a little sneak peek of what's on the USB key and CD. But remember, you're getting over 1,500 printable elements. Look at that. Al green. That's gorgeous. And you've even got the black and gold. I've done that. I've been requested to have black and gold for Christmas. I've done that. Is the image you showed from the CD? Yes, Wendy, it is. And it's also in the card kit, Wendy. So these are some of the designs, okay? So you can see, I love the fact that you've actually got them really fun sentiments as well. Sandra says, oh, Debbie, don't worry about the mistake. It was on the screen as $12.99, so we knew what you meant. Well, you know what? I did pre-warn you that I wasn't 100% today. And the fact that you're still with me, that means that I'm still doing something right. This is gorgeous, isn't it? You've got this lovely font for you to use. The backing covers are pretty to cover with a topper. They are. Just you wait. Lorraine says, sorry, Debbie, what was FB890? I missed it. FB890 was the MDF, and you didn't miss it. I forgot to bring it in, so we're going to put it on next week's show. Edith says, don't be silly, Debbie. I feel deprived if I didn't buy anything. Oh, bless you, Edith. Okay, so you've got more fun characters on here. You've got vintage feels, but also it's so classy and sophisticated. They really are a fun collection. They're on trend for, you know, they're timeless. You'll know somebody that will love to have them. And Della says, have you got a bow, got a die for a bow? Actually, I have on today's show, but I've only got a few left, so I'll be coming to that in a second. I love these, and we're going to be using these in a second, okay? Really vibrant colours, really gorgeous for you to use. Alison says, can I watch Old Lives as I ordered some of your print magic a few weeks ago and I can't remember how to use it. If I have time, I will show you some print magic, but yes, you can go back, go to the Inspiration Hub, and there's a section that says Facebook videos, and you can watch them all again. And if the secret codes are available for 3 months, so you even can get the gifts as well. Right, everybody, so this one here, Jenny says, does anybody else find the backing papers too special to cut up? I do, Jenny, but that's why if you get a CD and a USB key, then you can print them off as many as you want. Susan says, is there a die to match? Susan, there is a few dies in the match it pad. Okay, check out the website because there's a few left, but this is some of the nesting dies will match it, but we don't have our matching characters. Hopefully that makes sense. So this is FB893, and we're going to do a demo. So remember, this is brand new today. It's not been anywhere. Obviously, the card making kit was launched last year because we never got round to be able to do our very first ever Steampunk Christmas CD and USB key. But it's now available now. And when I say there's hundreds on, you've got over 1,500 printable elements to enjoy. And we're going to do a little demo. So there's a couple of other products that I've got on the show, and we're just going to put them up now. So somebody's just, I think it was Daryl, asked me about a bow. Now this was on a few weeks ago, actually maybe at the beginning of September, and we sold out, but I managed to find a few, and this makes 2 different size bows, everybody. I managed to find a few in the warehouse, and literally, honestly, if you want this, it's first come first serve. This is the bow die. Look at the size of it, absolutely fabulous, and it's only $11.27. I really look at the size, 1, 2, and you've got both parts on doing the 3D bow, and it's first come first serve, and it's the code is FB845, everybody. FB845, there it is, bow die, and if you want one, and first come first serve, and I think I might have sold out. So Margaret wants one, Susan wants one, Jacqueline wants one. If I can find any more, I will. But as I said, first come first serve. I'm going to put that to one side. Right, everybody. So I'm going to do a demo, and the other items, 2 items that we have left on the show. It is our craft and black card. Look at that. You are getting 25 sheets of each. Really good quality. It's brand new. This is our new staple quality card that we have in stock, and you can even have a go at putting inks on it, and it's great for doing your card making as well. But you are going to get 50 of those for where are we? And it's FB894, and it is where are we? $6.99 for 50 sheets. So if you want that, okay, everybody. It's FB894, and honestly, it is brilliant. So you are going to get 50 And then the last one before we're going to do our demo. I couldn't resist because I just think it's so gorgeous and so delicate and detailed. It is a sweet Dixie die heart or heart die heart. Oh, it's Sweet Dixie heart die, only $6.99. Okay, because I think this would look lovely. Look at the detail that you're going to get on that, and it will come out beautifully. Everybody's going crazy for the craft card and black card. I'm not surprised, because when you see what I'm going to do with this demo, you are going to love it. And yes, it is a great deal, Pauline, but as I said, first come, first serve with these collection. You are going to love it. And Kelly loves hearts, but look at the detail with that. You could even, the snippability, you can snip into it and do smaller hearts. You can do all kinds of things with that. It really is a gorgeous heart. And as I said, limited stock. Susan says, when you cut the black card, does it stay black, please? Yes. Where did that butterfly go? Is that what you mean? I think that's what you mean, Susan. Do you mean that you bought card that when you cut it, inside is white? No. This is black, if that's what you mean. So, I hope that makes sense. Edith says, can I also have a bone folder, the long one? I think it's £2. I keep putting it down. Yes, of course you can. So hopefully, Susan, that answers your question about the black card. If anybody wants this die, it's FB895 and it's first come, first serve. It really is a gorgeous one. And I'm going to put that to one side. Oh, what is the card number? If you want to know, Sandra says for the card, I can't even get hold of it. This card, and we're going to do the demo now, is FB894. And let's do the demo, and you're going to get 50 sheets. Right, everybody. So I'm using, here we go. So you can ask me any questions and I'll try and multitask. And this is using the CD and USB key. And also some of the images are on the card kit as well. So I'm using a bone folder. So this here, look at that. Oh, Angela says, having problems reloading you. Well, call out and come back in. Hopefully you'll be fine doing that way. So I'm using the craft card, and I don't know if you can tell. This is really handy to know. If I pulled it up, look at that. If you turn it over, it's lighter on one side. So always remember that. So if you're using it as a base card, fold the darker on the outside, and then the inside, you can write in it. But the other thing is, if you're going for the CD and USB key, you have some absolutely amazing inserts in there. You are literally going to fall in love with it. Oh, Angela says she's back now. So what I'm doing here, everybody, and as I go through the products, Dave's going to put them on the screen, so if anybody wants them again. So I am using the craft card and black card, and this is a bone folder that I'm using to actually score or fold that down. Then I have the paper from the CD and USB kit. It's also in the card kit. Look at that. Isn't that just beautiful? So this is going to go on here, and I've cut the topper. I've gone with this gorgeous, almost like a Christmassy, because it's got the green and red effect on there. Sue says, Debbie, did you say what the weight of the card is? Yes, I did. It's 250 GSM and I think 220. Which is which? I think the card is a little bit heavier. The black card is a little bit heavier than the craft card. So Wendy says, do the CDs only have images from the card kit? No, Wendy, there's so much more. Don't forget, the card kit only has 24 and it doesn't have all the characters, and there's bags and boxes and all kinds of things. You've got side scenes with that. You've got dimensional fun. You've got so much on there. There's over 1,500 printable elements. Right, okay. Where Carrigan says, never been into... Oh no, Pat says, never been into steampunk, but these look fabulous. They are fun to do, really fun. So what I've done, everybody, is I've used the craft card and black card, and I've matte and layered. And this is my top tip when it comes to matte and layering, everybody. What you do is leave a couple of mil round it. Can you see that? And that's going to go on there. And then what I've got here is I've taken some more of the paper and I brought up some black. Always go, to give more of a vintage look, so I'm showing you what I'm doing. Always go with more of a layered effect. So as you can see, this is it coming together. The reason why I've done that, it makes this pop much better. And then what I'm going to do, okay, so this is using the CD and USB key and the paper pack as well. So for anybody who does not do digital, don't forget you can go for the card making kit as well. And then here's my top tip. Turn this round so you can see what you're doing. And I want to leave a little edge. So I just put that like so because I want to leave that vintage feel. And then make a mark under the pen or pencil like so. And then that way you just get a paper trimmer. And all I'm doing is I am trimming down the bit at the bottom first. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever way you find it easier. And then I am then going to do this part here like so. So by doing those two little notches, I've now got the size of paper I want. And instead of the far side, which I'll use for something else, I wanted that lovely edging. So this is going to go on here like so. And remember, this is just so much fun. You've got these vibrant colours. I've got my topper already matte and layered. And then I've got this. So this is going to go across. Now what I want to do is exactly the same. I want to actually just have it just to there. And then I am going to use my pen. Actually, I want to put, because it's black card, I have a white pen. Okay, so I can see what I'm doing. Because you can use a white pen on black to do lines if you wanted to, like dashes. I don't know if anybody's ever done it. So for example, if you have a white pen, you can do this technique so it looks like stitching, where you put dots in like that. I don't know if you've seen that before. Or what I tend to use it is I tend to use it to mark. So I can see where I want to cut. So because I want to cut one a little bit smaller than the other, and then I'm going to trim it down like so. Okay, so remember, Kelly says, what paperweight would you recommend to print on? Kelly, it all comes down to your printer. It depends what your printer takes. We have a range of papers. We have from glossy coated paper and card right down to our fabulous vellums. We've got satin papers. Normally people print on about 150 GSM, which is what our coated paper is. And we also have 120 GSM. So that's going to go on here like that. Sue says the kit looks lovely, but never been into steampunk, but I could be swayed. Well, remember, this is just a technique for you to have a go. I'm just showing you the layering technique. Also, the balancing. Can you see how all this balances beautifully? And of course, I am going to put that lovely butterfly. So I'm using my thumbs as a guide to just give it a little bit. Can you see how gorgeous that black card is in that kit? So I'm just going to do that. And this is using that butterfly, and that butterfly is going to go on there. And then there is my card coming together. The composition, always have it down. I'm now going to stick it together while I'm reading some last messages. So you can see how the composition is. I finally have, if anybody saw my show yesterday where I stuck my fingers together, I have got my big foam pads. Top tip is, main feature needs to be raised, okay, and the back of it needs to be flat. So that means that all this is going to be stuck with paper, with glue. So I've got my 3-in-1 glue at the hand. So Kelly says steampunk is great for men's card. It totally is, but it's great for anybody really. Camilla says, what is the name of your paper trimmer and do you have them in stock, please? They are our Fiskars trimmer, but at the moment I need to double check. I'm not too sure we do have them in stock, but we are going to be getting some supply of a make that we're working very soon. Andrew says the card is absolutely amazing. Love it. Well, somebody's going to win this as well. So when I do my giveaways, I'll give this away. So here's a top tip. When it comes to doing the composition of your cards, stick to the same color palette, everybody, because I've stuck to the green, but yes, it's Christmas. It's got the red. Always start with the base. Okay, the base, and then move upwards. Carrie Jane says, but you have covered the gorgeous butterfly card. I know it is gorgeous, but it's got a hint. And, you know, I do like it. And I could have left it as it is, but then you wouldn't see everything. You can't help that. Okay, so remember, make sure you've liked and shared the page, everybody, because we're going to pick a winner very soon. Mary says, I need to ask Santa for a better printer. It is definitely, you need to try and make sure you get a good printer. But I tell you what, you know, in our local supermarkets, you can get some amazing deals at the moment. I think I saw one for about £40. So it really is, the printers are getting much better and better. Rosina says, not into steampunk, but this is gorgeous. It's all about the composition, okay? The black and the actual craft card makes it stand up. So then I'm going to put foam pads on this bit, and I'm using big foam pads. These are my set 2 of my foam pads, so it's not going to stick, everybody. Andrew says, hi everybody, completely forgot it was Thursday. We'll have to watch and catch up. You definitely will. Okay, it has been a fun night. Sharon says, I'm thrilled with Alice Wonderland, made my first shaker cat. Oh, that is so brilliant. Jenna says, hi everybody, really late. We'll have to catch up for me, I guess. Well, you've made it while I'm coming to the end of the demo. And then, unfortunately, we've already gone through the product, but we'll recap before we close the show. And then I'll be lost without my pricking tool, everybody. Look at that. Very easy to do. How easy was that? Pick them up and put them in a bin. And then to pick this up, you use your finger, lifts it up, turn it round, and then you can actually position where you want to have it. So lay that down where you want. So I've mat and layered that. I obviously need to put my ribbon strip on. So there's my ribbon strip. It's going to bring in some of that green with a panel in like so. And then all I'm doing is making sure it's the right width. There we go. Put that down. It really is a fun collection. Now remember, the USB key, we have it available as well as the CD and the card kit. So let's finish by having that amazing butterfly. It's going to go on there. And I'm using the 3-in-1 glue. That's going to go like so. Let's have that. So you need to be able to actually close everything. Oops, I need a little bit more glue in that corner. Obviously, I need some gems on, so that's going to go just for you on there. I need some smaller foam pads. Where are we? So these are the ones that stuck to me when I was on Create and Craft. I can't believe it. But you know, it happens on live TV. This is what happens. There we go. That goes on there. Just for you. And then finish off with our Merry Christmas. And I want that flat just off a little bit. And there we go, everybody. How lovely is that? Okay, so I've got loads more messages coming through. I've missed loads of them, so I'm sorry, everybody. I got distracted making the card. Marianne says, what do we do to be in the draw, please? Marina, what you need to do is like and share this page. And just tell me, and then I'll pick somebody. I'm going to be picking somebody in about 5 minutes. So this is going to go there. Okay, now, just to finish off, because I have a minute, I am going to use some print magic, everybody. I am using some Christmas magic print magic. And I am just going to add some touches to the card. Realistically, we should have done this before I put the card together, but I can't resist print magic, and I want to actually just really, okay, this is a quickie glue, this is an embossing pen, a Versamark pen, and what I'm doing is I want to just add some little bit of twinkle on the holly. So I'm just going to put some ink on those little berries, and then I'm going to have a little bit of on these berries at the back there, just to add a little bit of twinkle, because it's encapsulated. And then what I want to do a little bit on that, and that will do. You can always go too crazy. I probably could add more, but just very quickly, let's put some print magic on there. You don't need a lot, and you need to literally slip down. Now, if you have any residue, you do need to have a damp brush, everybody. So all I'm doing is getting a brush and making sure you take any residue, wherever the powder is or wherever the ink is, that's where it should stick. You don't want it anywhere else. Otherwise, when you heat up, it will stay in that area. There we go. And you don't want to tap. Alison says, can I order one of those pens? Yes, you can. Can you just put Versamark pen? And then we'll get it. So then you need, okay, your heat tool. Hold it very still. And you always hold the heat tool very still until it starts the print magic sparkling at you. So it's now sparkling, so it's telling me it's heating up and it's done. And then you move on. That's how quick print magic is. It is just fabulous. And then we'll do it on that. Move it onto there. When it heats up, then move it back. There we go. So hopefully, if I just share it with you, does it pick up? Can you see? Dave says it's sparkling. Okay. Right, where am I? Yes, you can have a Versamark pen. There we are. The pens are on the website as well, but there is, somebody's going to win that lovely card. So hopefully that makes sense on how it's done. How much is the pen? Kelly says. Kelly, I can't remember. I think it's going to be either $3.49 or $3.99. It's one of those two. Okay. Or it might even be less. It's a surprise. It's on the website. Okay. So everybody, just to recap, this is been using our brand new exciting Steampunk Christmas. I've used that on there. Okay. And then what I've done is I have used, everybody, I have used this fabulous matte and layering kit. So the CD is FB891. Oh, thank you everybody for the lovely hearts. That means you like the card. And yes, you can order your Versamark pen. And Edith says it is winking at you. Very good. So I have then used this lovely my brand new black card and craft card. And what we have here, it is FB894. So I've used those. I've also used the butterfly die, which is fabulous. So the butterfly die, I think that is a really good buy. And it's only, where is it? I've lost it. FB889. I think that's the one that Dave needs to bring up. So if you want that, it's FB889. And that is only $5.99, everybody. Anne says, hope this is okay. If anybody is thinking of buying a new printer, I can recommend HP and the Instant Ink program to save a fortune. Yes, that I've heard that is really good. And she's even given you the code, and that is totally fine. Go for it and let me know what everybody thinks. Right, okay. Betty says it's a wonderful show. Alison says, I'm not normally into steampunk, but I love this collection. Oh, thank you, Alison. It is really a good, fun collection. Sandra says, could I have 2 packs of the large foam pads? Yes, you can. So the large foam pads is set 2. And I think they're either £1.50 or £1.99. One of the 2 prices, everybody. Winifred says she wants 894. What have I put? 894. Oh, that is the card stock. Yes, you can have that, Winifred. Okay. So as you can see, if I move this out the way, because so you can see the code. So the die that Dave they missed the writing on to make this fabulous butterfly. It is FB889 and it's only $5.99. So that is everything that I've used, I think, on this fabulous card. And it is so much fun. Jenny says, Steampunk is coming. Steampunk is coming. Thanks for another amazing show. It really is great, okay? Right, everybody, we're coming to the end of the show. And yes, Gainer, you can order those items, not a problem. Now, for those people that missed the show, you're going to have to watch a catchbook because it was crazy. Really crazy show, but it was really fun. Except for one item that sold out. I think we have stock of nearly everything else that you've got. Lynette says, such great products and demos, thank you. Well, don't forget, I'm doing happy hour on Monday next week. Oh, I didn't tell you the news. So for those people who don't know, but on Monday it was my wedding anniversary, and as a surprise, Dave's taken me to France for next weekend. How cool is that? So I haven't been away for 3 years, and then we went away for 4 days at the end of August, and now we're going to go away for another 4 days next weekend. I'm really excited about that. So next weekend, next Thursday, will be happy hour, and we're travelling after happy hour next week to France. Okay, Margaret says great show, and yes, Jenny, we are on a Monday. I'm on Monday doing happy hour from 7 till 8. Hopefully you can join me, and I have such an amazing technique and treat for, I can't even speak, an amazing treat in store for you. And then I'm back on Create and Craft on Wednesday. What time am I on? I can't remember. I'm on twice. One's at 7:30 at night, and the other one, is sometime during the day. Sorry, everybody, I really can't remember. We'll put a notice out. And then I'm on air in America as well. I think that's between 5 and 6 UK time, but I don't know what it is in the States. I'm not doing very well, am I? And then I'm back here on Thursday night. And then when that show goes, I'm off for 4 days, off to France. So, okay, so now we're going to do the giveaways. I'm going to pick some lucky winners for some really fun giveaways. And there will be steampunk, but there won't be anything that you've seen on tonight's show. And then I'm going to pick somebody to win the card and also the giveaway. Right, everybody, let's try and see where we are for the giveaway. And thank you for all your amazing comments. I know it has been crazy, that's for sure. Right, okay, so the winner for the like and share is Kyla Carter. Kyla, congratulations. You have won the first ever Gnome is Where the Heart Is collection that is being launched in 2 weeks' time on Create and Craft, and I'm super excited about it. And you're going to love, it's going to be the amazing card making bundle that's going to be launched. So you are going to get that first ever one as soon as it comes off the production line. And don't forget to private message me, Kyla, your postal address so we know where we're sending it. Sorry, I'm just seeing all the messages and all the lovely messages for everybody. Then I'm going to pick a couple of winners. So are you ready? So the first person that has won something, are you ready? It is, there we are, Kelly Adam. Well done, Kelly. You have won a little giveaway. Please private message me your postal address. And it doesn't matter that I already have your details. Whenever we do prizes, I always like everybody just to send me a little Facebook message or Messenger with your address, because there has been, like we have 2 Anne Dickinsons, I know we have 2 Jane Greens, there has been confusion in the past, okay? So hopefully I can get everything again. Right, okay, so the next person that's going to win something, it is Belinda Cohen. Hopefully I've said your name right. Welcome, welcome, congratulations even. You can tell that it's been a long day for me. Luckily, I have got my dinner already made in the slow cooker, so I can walk through the door, have dinner and relax. Right, and then the next person I am going to pick, it is Betty Hayes. Hopefully I've said your name right. You've won that. And then the card. So somebody's going to win the card that I've just done, and it's going to be Lynette Mason. Lynette, congratulations. You've won a little card. And then the rest of you, don't go away. Well, all of you don't go away yet, because I'm giving you all a present. Now, you newbies might not be aware. We do this, and it's only people on Facebook, okay, that actually see this. So we don't advertise this. This giveaway is a present for you to say thank you for your continued support, because without you wonderful crafters, I wouldn't be here. And it's a little card kit for you to enjoy. There is a little catch. I want you to make a card with it. That's it. That's the catch. Send me a picture. Let me know you've downloaded it. Sometimes I get comments, sometimes I don't. Make a card or a project and send it to your neighbour, a family member, a key worker or somebody. It's just a little card kit. You're going to love this one. I mean, I know every week you enjoy them, but this one's extra special. So the idea behind it, it was actually my grandfather, bless him, who unfortunately passed away a few months ago. It was when I was in my teens, he used to do treasure hunts for me, and I loved them. And it was, sometimes they were really hard. I had to really guess the riddle. Sometimes they were easy. I always remember the one that he bought me a sapphire ring, and it was in like a red little ring box. And because he used to play snooker. He taught me how to play snooker when I was when I was 11 years old. He wanted me to actually give up going to college and actually play snooker professionally. And I used to love beating Dave at pool and snooker all the time. Anyway, that's another story for another night. That is how the treasure hunt that I most remember is he actually put this ring in one of in the table little pool, what's it called? The pocket. And I always remember that, finding it there. Anyway, the idea behind this started last year when we were all in lockdown. I wanted to do something for everybody, and it keeps you busy for the weekend, like homework, and then people look forward to it. So this is actually going to be put on my website tomorrow. and it'll be made available from tomorrow. And you literally go to my website and you go into a member section, because you're all now part of my crafting family, even you newbies. So the way to remember, okay, to get your secret, or should I say your present, you've got to go for a treasure hunt. So you have to go onto my website and hunt for it. Now the way to hunt for it is, at 1 o'clock tomorrow on Facebook, there'll be a picture that will show you what it looks like. But you need to remember today's date, which is the 30th of September, because it will have the name of the kit, and then it will say from Facebook show 30th of September. So you'll just need to go to the website, which is debbiemoredesigns.com. We'll put the information up in a second. And then you need to go into my craft product section. And then you go into printable downloads. And then there's a section that's called members. And that's how you remember it. And then you search. And this is the hunt. You have to hunt for the treasure. You search for today's date. And there will be your kit. You put it in your basket. And then it'll say it's full price, but then you need to put the code in, and the code is there, FB for Facebook, and then Sept for September, and then Steam for Steampunk. Remember, write that down now, and that code, you put that code into your basket, and the item will go free, and you'll be able to download it and enjoy it. So hopefully everybody's got that, and thank you for all your messages. I'll try to read them later on. I really do appreciate you guys joining me every week, and even when you can't join me, you watch and catch up and send me lovely messages. I love them, and I really, honestly, we thank you, everybody here at Debbie More Designs. We really appreciate all your continued support, because without you wonderful crafters, we would not be here. So I'm going to say good night now. Hopefully I'll see you on Monday at 7 o'clock for a really crazy hour. That's why it's called Happy Hour. Some more crafting fun. Have a lovely weekend. Stay safe. You know, hopefully it won't be too cold. Get some crafting going. Download the homework. Oops, not homework. Some fun tomorrow. And hopefully I'll see you here on Monday. Lots of love. God bless you all. And have a lovely weekend. Bye bye for now.